All righty, folks. This is what I call the hub call. This is a office building that I own in Fresno, California. That is a combination of amazing folks, from insurance to mortgage to contractors to agents to investors. It is a place where I think you can come to learn and to come to get basically referrals and interest in a lot of amazing businesses. I like to go in the order that people attended. Matt, you were first. How you doing, buddy?
Wow, I was first today. Good for me. Look at me. I'm on it this week. I'm doing well. How you doing?
I'm doing well, man. Let's talk about what's going on in the mortgage industry. Last week, Amy talked about a program that was in the Central Valley, I believe, that was up to $100,000 in down payment assistance. I don't know if you heard if anybody reached out, but I'm hoping somebody heard that and reached out. Did you hear?
I haven't talked to her if she's got any of those clients currently in the works, but she's enjoying a lovely day off today. But still
Yeah.
trying to get people into homes all over the place. She's focused Fresno specific, so we'll keep you guys posted on any of those. Mortgage in general. I was gonna bring up the fact that I don't think people understand the amount of pent up demand
Yeah.
that it's interesting. I remember looking at the money on the sidelines when we had investors in 20 and 21 kind of stockpiling cash.
Mm-hmm.
A first-time home buyer doesn't have a stockpile of cash, but there still can be more and more being added to this bench along the sidelines. And I get to be really close to that, right? I can look at my business. I can look at colleagues across U Mortgage across the country and say, if I've got 75 or 80 buyers on the bench, and this guy's got 60, this guy's got 45, what does that mean for, the future market?
Right.
And what happens if some of these people start to say, I want in the game, right? It's just, to me, what it does, Mike, is it creates a floor where regardless of other things, real estate just cannot crash by 20%, 30%. If there's a plethora, big fancy word for me today. I must have had my coffee already. Of buyers on the sidelines, right? So that's what's on my mind this morning.
Yeah, you know what? Something's very interesting about housing. So again, I think it's very likely we're going to end up having a rolling recession. I think housing is the perfect example. So let me kind of explain it to folks, right? Rates go from 0, they go up 525 basis points. Mortgage rates go from 3 to 7. We had our crash. Real estate went into a depression. Transactions crashed 40%. We are now bouncing around 4 to 4.2 million transactions. To your point, that feels like a floor. You still have people that have to sell and people that have to buy. And the really big thing for me that I'm asking myself almost every day, what happens first? Does supply get unlocked somehow, or does demand get unlocked somehow? Because again, our new listings are still down 25%. Active listings are already below last year. One of two things are going to happen. Demand will jump or supply will jump. And near as I can tell, Matt, it's a lot easier to spark demand if rates tick from 7 to 6. If we get a dreaded 5.99 again, all hell's going to break loose.
Right. Yeah. And honestly, I think the only hope we have, because, sure, we can have rates come down and that unlocks some supply. But if builders start to look around and go, you know what, I guess this thing about underbuilding for a decade might be true. And, all my builder buds are, making money hand over fist and selling their product quickly, and it's becoming 30% of most markets. Maybe I should build too. If there's just a building spree over the next 24 to 36 months, then maybe, just maybe,
that is a great thing to think about. And you're right logically, but here's the problem. I got this data today. The construction industry is short 650,000 employees. So you have the demand, you have the willingness, which you can't build because there's no people. And the construction lending business used to be dominated by regional banks. And guess what? They're not really having an appetite to lend today.
Yeah. So they do have an appetite. I heard it's like 13%, Mike. I was talking to someone trying to
13. Yeah, they're on a diet.
11 to 13% for construction financing. I thought to myself, wow, my clients don't like 6.875. How would they like 13?
Yeah, 13 is not good. Yeah. So again, folks, if you're looking to buy a home in Fresno or the Central Valley, we would love to work with you. We are trying to document stories. I would love to document FHA, VA stories, investor stories. The office at the Hub has a podcast room. We'll get together. We'll do all that stuff. So if you want to be a part of this, Matt, how are they reaching out to you?
Just go to greatmortgagebroker.com. We're licensed all over the country. So if you fill out the form and you're in Fresno, we'll connect you with Amy. You fill out the form, you're down in Redlands, we'll connect you with Sunny. Wherever you're at, we're happy to help. greatmortgagebroker.com.
All righty, Ty, you're up next, buddy. How you doing?
Doing good. I got some technical difficulty. So I woke up bright and early, ready to work. Apparently my camera does not want to work today. So I think my camera's got a case of the Mondays, but you know what? That's okay. You got my logo there, tylg.com. I am ready to go, man. What a great week. Excited to finish this month, get July in the rearview mirror. Let's get into August. Let's get some things going.
Yeah, you know what, Ty? You and I talk a couple times a week, which is I just so much look forward to. Let's remind folks about how excited we are for the end of the year.
Yeah, so good.
Ahead.
So many good things happening. And I want to just say that, you guys, we talk about, 4.2 million transactions, about inventory. I was on a call today with actually one of the agents that works with me. And I was like, hey, this is the new normal. This is the new normal. We need to get used to this. This is probably the new normal. And you know what? Let's find the opportunities within this market. And as you guys were talking, you and Matt, such a good dialogue. One of the things is that in today's market, for anybody out there, whether you're an investor, a one rental at a time, landlord, in today's market, it's sellers who need to sell, not people that are curious or want to, but people that need to sell. So that's why we're focused on probate, estates, trusts, affidavit of death. And then even, you still have some pre-foreclosure stuff that's starting to pick up a little bit. There may be some opportunities there, but I think this is a great market to retool and reskill.
I couldn't agree more. I mean, the truth of the matter is, if you started in real estate this year, you don't know any better. I think if you started this year, you're going to be amazing because you don't know what easy was. If you started in 2020 or 2021, I feel for you because you were printing money hand over fist. You didn't get standard operating procedures. You didn't do the work. You didn't grow your network. You didn't do any of that. So a lot of people are going to get washed out. But again, what I'm excited about is the next 5 months. We are heading into the slow season.
Yep.
Most of my purchases, I've gone back over the years and looked at where most of my buys were. They were October, November, and December. Why? Because I'm a cheap son of a gun. I don't like competition. I did it last year. We bought 2 properties in November and December and made 90 grand. I want to fish where there's nobody looking. And we are heading into the slow season. A lot of people will be discouraged. A lot of people will say it's a bad time. And you know what? I'm going to keep writing disrespectful offers. I will get another property off market or on market on the MLS for a 30% discount just because I never stop. And I like the slow season. So thank you for having that conversation with me.
Yeah. And I want to comment on that too, is that, if you are watching this now, and if you are a true one rental at a fan, one rental at a time fan, if you're a follower of the channel, then you have a pretty good idea what's going to happen between now and the end of the year. Whereas most of 80-90% of people in the business, they don't really know. There's a lot of uncertainty. And what Michael just said, that's where all the opportunity is. When you know that it's going to hit a slow season, days on market are going to increase. Obviously, Elaine's going to talk about insurance. Right now for landlords, they are so sick and tired of, and I just got a couple more cancellations of, I've got to find new insurance providers now because on my rentals, they don't want to insure them. There's so much opportunity because of the uncertainty. Uncertainty in this market provides opportunity. So, Michael, thank you for all the research and everybody on this channel.
Thank you, buddy. Hey, Carlos, you're up, man. Looks like you're inside of a property, man. What's going on there?
Yeah, I actually am working on another project here in the Fresno area. Actually, it's a purchase item from a LA real estate agent who bought it and contacted us to do the repairs, and we're ahead of schedule. That's a good thing for him, and especially the way it changed. So yeah, this home is 4 bedrooms, 2 baths with a swimming pool. So it's going to be a nice property.
Nice, nice. Do you know if it's going to be a rental or a flip, or you don't know? Oh, Carlos, you got frozen. Oh, there he is. Nope. It's all right, Carlos. We'll come back to you. See if the internet gets a little better. We'll go to Elaine real quick. We'll come back to you, Carlos. Elaine, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you guys
How's
doing?
how's my insurance quote coming? You're helping me with the fourplex there. We're
Yeah,
I think it's
we're
through the end of the month, end of next month.
yes, we're right in that 30-day mark. Now I'm finally going to quote. The wonderful thing about yours, like we've talked about before, is that it's a commercial policy.
Yep.
And to rate this is going to be a lot easier than traditional DP3s or
Yeah.
dwelling fire policies because of that it's not a traditionally site-built home.
Yep.
It's an apartment complex, so we can work that into the commercial properties.
Yeah.
But we are seeing that a lot of the companies, American Modern was one of our best ones, and they offer umbrella as well. Just came out literally Friday, I was able to quote, and as of this morning, no more, no homeowners, no dwelling fire, no, not even renters insurance are they offering.
Wow.
So
What is it? What is it about California that insurance companies don't like? I mean, I don't get it.
it's just that we are riddled with the fires, and I think a lot of these companies can't, like we've explained before, can't take a rate increase, and so therefore,
That's
in
the
order for
key.
them-
They can't get the rate increase, right? They
right,
would love to
not
quote,
enough,
but they can't. It has to be a profitable business.
it does.
And they're looking at
And-
this going, I just can't
And
do
they're
it.
making sure that it is by also making it so they're no longer doing those standalone homeowners, standalone dwelling fires.
Yep.
They're saying, okay, if you want us to take your business, then we need your auto also.
Yep.
So we're having to do the combos. So be prepared if you don't have commercial property, or you don't have an LLC or some way to make it a commercial policy. That we have to quote home and auto. There really is like only one company right now that's quoting standalone home.
Yeah. So, folks, a lot of people watching this invest in California. If you wanted to get a quote, because maybe you want to just get another relationship, maybe you got a cancellation like I did. Looks like Elaine has actually put her phone number there. I love it. 669-696-9196. That's a lot of sixes and nines. 669-696-9196.
Oh, I'm
That's
sorry.
amazing.
Let me change that because it's actually 559. Sorry about that.
See?
There we go.
There we go. That
559
makes more sense.
9196. Yeah.
I was wondering. I'm like, 669. Where the heck is 669? That makes more sense. 559. There's the Central Valley girl. I like it.
That's right.
That's funny. All right, Carlos, we're going to come back to you, buddy. What's going on? This project flip or Owen Rock? What is it?
This is currently a flip.
Oh, nice.
We are ahead of schedule and we're trying to get it done. And as of right now, that's what I have it as a flip.
Yeah, very cool. So again, folks, if you don't know this, go back on my channel, do the walkthroughs. Carlos does amazing work, him and his team. If somebody wanted to get a bid, Carlos, how are they doing that these days?
Definitely, you can reach out by phone. Give us a call at 559-681-8431. 559-681-8431.
Awesome. Matt, closing thoughts.
You know what? I'm with you, man. I like the off season. The off season for many is where the ones who are serious about it go out there and find some deals. So I love Ty's energy. He's got some excited energy about the real estate market, and some of it rubbed off on me. So I'm gonna go. I'm having a conversation with buyers every day. If we offer this and get this much in credit, what does it look like? And literally,
yeah, that's the key. I want to hit that one more time. People may like, because we went through the spring selling season, bidding wars were back, offer review dates were back. Let's remind you, last slow season, you could get seller credits. It's coming back. So sorry to cut you off. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, already May to July, very different market. And the funny part is sellers and some of their agents, quite honestly, don't understand it. They go, look, this house just closed on July 7th for this price. Okay. It got in contract in May or early June, and it closed. The market is vastly different than it was 6 weeks ago, 8 weeks ago. And now you listed at the price that your neighbor sold at, if there's less buyers out there competing for it, less people buying, you're just not going to get that number. So you're going to have to entertain our number and 15,500 in credit. I literally just did this morning for somebody down in Southern California. We're going to be able to structure it 4.95969. So
There
for
you
the
go.
first couple of years with a 4.9 rate and a 5.9 rate, it fits in your budget really nicely, and they're going to have some extra cash flow. If we get rates come down 12, 18, 24 months and we refinance, great, we improve it. If we don't,
You're
that
good.
years 3 through 30, 6.9% interest rate, that was something that you'd have attached to it on a 30-year as well. So it's not like you're missing anything, but you're able to structure it in this way. Like, this is the stuff that happened in Q4 of last year. I'm 90% positive in 90% of markets, you're gonna be able to do it in Q3 and Q4 this year. So
I've been buying real estate for 22 years. Most of my buys are October, November, December. It's coming back. This slow season is so repeatable. It is comical at this point to me. So yes, folks, work with a professional like Matt and his team, because they will help you structure a win-win deal. Ty, any closing thoughts of wrapping this one up?
Yeah, I'm just excited for things you're rolling out. I know that you have the webinar on Sunday the 13th, August 13th. I know that's sold out, but I think if you're watching this, listening to this, if you have an interest, I think you should definitely make notes in the comments or send Michael a DM on social media, only because
do it again.
Yeah, maybe some kind of encore or something, that I just want to make sure that if there are people in the community, they don't miss the opportunity. Obviously, it is missed in a way, but maybe there's another way that you can deliver this. So for encore, or even maybe a recorded, I don't know. We'll figure it out.
So if folks don't realize this, that event was completely inspired by Ty. He and I are meeting in about 10 minutes to go through my initial plan. So this may sound like a Zuber thing. It is absolutely a Ty and Zuber thing. So Ty, thank you for the inspiration. Carlos, closing thoughts, and where can people reach out to your team to get some bids?
Well, especially if you're a landlord out in the Bay Area or down south and you have property here, contact us with all your handyman. We definitely would love to help you out. And I do have a lot of references to, if you want to check out the work, you could check us out on the YouTube on One Rental at a Time. And again, give us a call at 559-681-8431.
Awesome, man. Again, Carlos does work for me. He does work both on my flips, and my existing portfolio. You want to talk about it, I give you a reference, no problem. And Elaine, bring us home. Closing thoughts. Where can people reach out for a quote?
They can reach out by texting or calling 559-696-9196. It's right on the screen. Or they can email and send over any information that they have regarding whatever quotes they need at it's Elaine@fastsavings.co.
Very cool. Well, guys, thank you very much. You guys are helping the community. Let's document some stories. Let's keep going. We will talk next Monday.
Thanks,
Bye.
guys. Have a good week.